I didn't even know your outro. I only have watched like your non-scary videos, which is like a handful. I don't like scary videos.
Very, very few. He's like, I loved your FabFitFun unboxing. I'm like, okay.
Sorry, can you cut it for just a second? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
I just need like 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Can you cut the camera? Thank you.
Hey guys, what is up? I know you're wondering where Hailey and Loey are, and there's an easy explanation for that. Basically, they're really kind of going to be in this video because I'm going to be reading our text conversations. I'm going to be telling you their thoughts on things. I'm also going to be using clips and stuff in this video of Hailey and Loey, so you guys will see them in this video if you're only here for them. If you're not, keep watching because it is interesting either way. But I really just thought it was important for me to film this by myself because in the video we just posted a day or two ago, you know, I have ADD, so it was really kind of hard for me to like think and get my mind in one place. I did write down notes for this. But since then, just editing that video, we have realized so many things that I cannot believe we did not catch. And it's literally insane. Like, my mind is blown from some of it. And you're also gonna hear a lot of the things that we were kind of scared to say on camera because we don't want to seem absolutely insane, if you know what I mean. Although you guys already think I'm insane. If you guys are wondering why I'm shaking, it's because I literally just did so much coke. No, I'm kidding. I only do meth anyway. Do you do meth or do you smoke it? I don't know. But no, I literally just drank a huge coffee and I haven't eaten in hours. So that's literally why I'm shaking. And yeah, basically I just want to talk about all the things that we were either scared to say on camera, behind the scenes things that have happened and stuff we've noticed since then. Because I think it's really important for you guys to really realize that stuff does happen. I mean, with Hailey and Loey. You know, I never believed it. And again, it's not that I didn't believe it. Like, stuff happened to me throughout my life. Like, you know, my dead grandpa appeared in a Polaroid. I made a video on that. You guys were shocked by it. It literally did happen, and stuff like that did happen to me, but I never really believed other people when stuff would happen to them. I guess you can call me selfish. I don't know what you want to call me. It's kind of selfish, I guess. But I think I'm changing my mind after spending so much time with Hailey and Loey. And you know, I've always been a genuine YouTuber. I'm very real with you guys. I've never done brand deals yet, although I'm offered, you know, some brand deals all the time. I would never do anything that I don't feel is genuine, is what I mean by that. And I always want to come across as like a real YouTuber. I always want to be that person for you guys that you can trust. With that, I want to get into this video because the stuff we have found out / realized is just mind-blowing. Don't forget to subscribe and go check out the video on Hailey and Loey's channel that we did. This is part 2 to all of our collabs, and it just gets more and more insane with every video we post. So let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about, which I literally have not stopped talking about it since it happened because it was the most outrageous, real thing that happened right in front of my eyes, and I still cannot explain it. You know, if you guys don't want to believe it, you don't have to. I'm not telling you have to believe it, but it happened. I've told all my friends back home about it. I told my parents about it. I actually was talking to my mom about it today. I still get the chills because I don't know how the hell it happened. But basically, me, Hailey, and Loey filmed Most Likely To collab while we were there. Honestly, it's really funny. I might like pull bloopers from it and post that one day. But, you know, in order to do that, we each needed an H, an A, and an L on like construction paper. So when someone would ask a question, who's most likely to question, we would hold up either the L for Loey, the A for Andrew, or the H for Hailey. Now, we were filming that, you know, we were in the middle of our collabs. I've been using the H, I've been using the L, I've been using the A. All of a sudden, I went to go use the H because it was like a question that I wanted to pick Hailey for, and my H was gone. And I was like, what the hell, like, where is it? Where could it be? And I'm looking all over, I get up, like, I'm not sitting on it. I'm looking like by our feet. There's no way it could have gotten under the couch because all our feet are blocking it. It wasn't like the biggest couch, but all our feet are blocking the entrance to like under the couch. There's a blanket there. There's just no way. I don't even want to justify it because it was in my hand the whole time. We each had the A, the L, and the H in our hands the whole time. Like, I kind of start freaking out because I'm like, where is the H? Like, where the hell did the H go? Like, I don't get it. We're looking all over the place. I'm looking all around the room. There's just nothing. Finally, I get up and I'm like walking around, like we stopped the camera, and I go in the room I was staying in. It's London's room, my friend and Loey's roommate. Her name is London, and I go in her room because that's where I was staying. And I look like in the bathroom, like by the bathroom, the H is sitting in the doorway of the bathroom and her room. Now keep in mind, we were in the living room. So you would have had to walk all the way to her door, go into the room, walk all the way into her room to the door of the bathroom, and that's where the H was. When I had just used it in the video, it was in my hand. It never left my hand, guys. have no idea how to explain this. You guys don't understand. It's literally kept me awake at night. Like, I don't get it. The H that was in my hand the whole time was now almost 3 rooms away. Like, twists and turns in this apartment. I saw it on, I walked in and I saw it on the ground and I just stared at it. I did not know what to say. So in Hailey's video, I believe, we were leaving the Griffith Park Zoo to go to the merry-go-round to go film Loey's video. And we were walking down this hill and I was like, oh my god, I smell perfume. That's weird. When Loey said, oh yeah, it smells like gardenias. And all of a sudden Hailey was like, oh my god, I made a video about the girl who commits suicide in Griffith Park years ago. And she haunts people with the smell of gardenias. So I was like, Loey, why would you even say you smell gardenias? Like, cause I was freaked out. I was like, why would you say that? She's like, cause it smells like gardenias. Like, I have a perfume with gardenia in it and that's what it smells like. That was so strange, but it gets so much more strange. And then, as you guys know, in that video, we were using the ghost scanner app and it said Edward, and then we turned around and on the wall, I saw Eddie was here. And that was just crazy all in itself because I never believed that app. I never believed most of the things, and that was just a huge moment of realization for me. The thing about that app is people could say it's just a dumb phone app, but people buy Ouija boards in Toys R Us, Rip Toys R Us, or Target, wherever they buy them. It's a piece of plastic, it's a toy. But spirits will find anything to go through to communicate with us, especially people who are very spiritual like Loey and Hailey, and they say I am now too. But I think that that's so important that I never believed that, and all of a sudden it said Edward, and we turn around and Edward is big on the wall. Like, that is just insane to me. Absorb all that because we're gonna dive into that in a minute. I find out that the girl who commits suicide in Griffith Park jumped off the Hollywood sign. But not only the Hollywood sign, she is famously known as the girl who jumped off the H letter. Now, within the past few days, everything's been tying together for me. Like, almost everything in this video is gonna tie together. She's famously known as the girl who jumped off the H letter. The H letter is the letter that went missing in our Most Likely To collab. It's the letter that I found on the floor in the other room, the H. That's giving me chills right now. Like, I'm literally getting the chills. Now, stay with me here because it gets so much weirder. There's an article on her. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'm gonna skim through it here. A woman really did jump off the Hollywood sign in 1932. Her name was Peg Entwistle. Following a successful career on Broadway, she decided to try her luck in Hollywood. Within a year of her arrival, she was dead in a ravine in the Hollywood Hills. Okay, that was like not the most sensitive way of putting it, but... And then it goes on to say that there's a famous play, I think it made it to Broadway, about her. And it's about her, but they used a fictional character, I guess out of respect, I don't know. So the play isn't actually about her. It's about a fictional character. I guess they did that out of respect. But her last name in the play was Edwards. Edward. Eddie was here. The ghost app said Edwards. I don't know if I'm like really digging with that one, but it's just weird out of all the names in the world and like everything else is tying together that her fictional last name in this play, the girl who jumped off the H sign, the H letter that was missing in our collab, her fictional character, her last name would be Edward. I thought I was kind of stretching with that. I was like, that's weird, but I've gotten a lot of comments on the video I just posted. I'll read one of them. I looked it up, and apparently one of the people who had a part in creating Griffith Park was named Edward. He died in a car accident as well. That's all I ended up seeing when I looked it up, but I thought that that was interesting because of what I saw in Hailey's video. There's another comment that says, there's an Edward Kurth who is helping plan and build Griffith Observatory who died tragically in a car accident in 1933. That could be your Edward. 1933, that's a year after the girl who jumped off the H sign jumped off the H sign and killed herself. There's a link to the page, so I'm actually gonna try to find that link. This is just a screenshot Hailey sent me, but I'm gonna try to send that and link it below so you guys could read an article on it. Edward is popping up in so many different corners of this whole story, like, and I know we could be stretching, but just none of you guys will ever have the feeling that we had while we were there, that sick to our stomach feeling that we got around these spirits. I don't know. I know it seems crazy, guys, but everything's kind of slightly tying together. And there's more. Her fictional character was named Evie Edwards, but her real name was Peg Entwistle. Now, I didn't find anything weird with that, and like, trust me, I was looking like for signs. I didn't find anything weird with that until I was editing my video, and I realized in my video, Loey and Hailey said that they heard me one morning banging around and making noise while I was fast asleep. But specifically, what they heard me doing was walking around and whistling. While I was editing that, that's when it really hit me, whistling, and her last name was Entwistle. And I sent that to them, and I was like, guys, am I pulling here? Am I stretching? But then I looked it up and I have a screenshot. It says, it's rumored that the famed Hollywood watering hole, the Pig and Whistle, was named after her and this incident. So when I saw it, I was like, maybe I'm just looking for the word whistle. You know, her last name happens to be Whistle. They said I was whistling, whatever. But then it literally says that the pig in Whistle was named after her. So her name does have association with the word whistling. And that's what Hailey and Loey heard me doing. Are you guys following me? I don't know. Everything just seems to be tying together in like this weird way. Okay, now the smiley face that I was talking about. I know that is the biggest thing that people could say was fake. People could say Hailey did it, but she swore on her family, I swore on my family. There's no explanation. You guys don't have to believe that. But what we did realize while Hailey was editing it, and she sent me the clip, really quickly in one of the clips on her video, you can see a tiny little pink smiley face on the lock of one of the cages, which I think is crazy because we didn't even pick up on that. And if we were lying, we would have said that in the video. And you guys might think we could have planned all of this before and just planned these collabs, but think how much planning and like twists and weaves would have to go into all this. I don't know, I literally sit like in a backwards hat and the same shirt every video and film. Like I don't put that much effort in, you know what I mean? I'm gonna insert the clip right here for you guys to see it.
So creepy.
What even is this?
So yeah, that was another smiley we literally just found last night when we posted that video. Something else that happened, it was either in Loey or Hailey's part 2 video. I don't know if they're actually gonna include it or cut it out, whatever, but you guys will see it hopefully. On the Ghost Scanner app, there were 2 words that we missed while we were at Griffith Park that I think a day or 2 later while we were filming the part 2, we opened the app on camera and we saw one of the words was police. So while we were there at the park with that creepy guy that was like following us, spirits or whatever the hell it was, we were so creeped out. Loey was having a panic attack. It said police and we missed it, and we only saw that a few days later. And there was another word that I can't remember. Hopefully you guys will see it in Hailey or Loey's video. Go check out their part 2s. You'll see it like firsthand. Something else that happened is we were texting about the videos yesterday while we were editing. So in our text conversation, our group conversation with me and Hailey and Loey is called RIP Andrew, R.I.P. Andrew. I don't know, it's for some like old joke we have. I don't remember why, but that's what it's called. It's all about me. But I texted in it yesterday as I was editing and I said, can someone send me the picture of the smiley on the mirror? And then I said, actually, I think it's a video. And Hailey said, I have it. Then Loey says, I'm so confused. All of the texts from this group chat are gone for me. What happened? Then Loey said, I'm so fucking weirded out. The entire group chat is just gone. And we thought that was so weird that as we're texting about haunted stuff, but what was so weird is what happened right after that. Hailey sent me the video of the smiley face that I was asking for. And literally while I was sitting there texting them in this group chat yesterday, I was wearing this blue shirt that says fantasy. She sends me the video of the smiley, and in that video, I'm literally wearing the same exact fantasy shirt, which isn't that weird, but I haven't worn it in about a month, like since this happened. All of a sudden I'm wearing that shirt again and like Loey's whole text conversation gets deleted. That one could like be a little stretch or digging or whatever, but still thought it was weird and wanted to share it with you guys. In my last video, I said that the camera died and then Hailey called me out and then I put like a little text thing saying like you'll find out why in part 2. The camera didn't actually die. What happened was we were all getting really weird feelings and had to stop filming throughout that whole thing. And at that particular moment, it just got like really weird, especially for Loey. She was seeing things. Might I add that the girl who jumped off the Hollywood sign, whatever, moved to the same exact town that Loey lived in. I forgot that. Maybe she followed us back from Griffith Park to literally where she used to live because that's where Loey lives. Whatever. Anyway, the reason why we had to stop filming isn't because the camera died. It was because throughout the whole thing, weird stuff kept happening. In her apartment, we were getting the worst feelings. We were getting sick, and at that particular moment, it got really bad for Loey, and we just had to stop filming. I'll try to find the clip of when it exactly happened. I had to stop filming. I'll put it here. But I didn't even know your outro. I only have watched like your non-scary videos, which is like a handful. I don't like scary videos.
Very, very few. He's like, I loved your FabFitFun unboxing. I'm like, okay.
Sorry, can you cut it for just a second? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
I just need like 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Can you cut the camera? Thank you.
Yeah, that was literally what happened, and we don't want to, there's so much more that even happens that Loey and Hailey won't let me talk about, because we will seem crazy, and we'll get hate, and we will seem ingenuine, and things won't seem real anymore, because literally anyone can say them, and we don't want to be the people viewers watch and say like, that's fucking stupid, that's not real, like, you know what I mean? we want to keep it in between like how real it is and whatever the other side is. I don't know. We just want to keep things real with you guys, and we don't want to come off insane and crazy. With that being said, I'm sure we're going to find out so many more weird things, and more things are going to tie together, especially with you guys. You guys are like investigators. It's insane. But I hope your eyes were opened up with this video and things do seem a little bit more real for you. Maybe you think I'm fucking stupid. Whatever you may think, I hope it was entertaining for you. And yeah, I usually do. I make funny videos, and that's what I love to do. I love to do funny videos. But when things need to be addressed, I'm gonna do it in a video for you guys, and I know you guys love it. But I hope you guys did like this video. If you did, please subscribe. You guys have been amazing lately, and literally all the time. I don't know why I said lately. But yeah, subscribe, and don't forget to go check out Loey and Hailey's part 2 on their channels. They are actually like so freaking scary. I get scared even watching them, and I was there. It was honestly one of the most scary nights of my entire life. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. They are gonna be in the descriptions below, and yeah, until next week, I will see you guys next week. Bye!